All right, it is 1019.
Oh, shit.
Cool. Just gotta make sure it looks
Not
right.
Leon.
What?
Come on. That's gay.
Is it 119?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
I don't know, but it looks really fucking cool. Oh, they're done.
Hmm.
Oh, I got this because I got it at the trade right now.
God damn it.
Okay, okay. I'm in. Check my stream.
Oh well, we'll just roll with it.
It's too easy. Okay, I'm outside of Muffluckin Markov. Markov.
You're outside of Markarth? Why?
I have no idea. I can't remember. I don't really care. Almost level 6.
Are you sure you chose the right save?
Pretty sure. I'm level 6. You're level 7.
What quest are you on right now?
I got 2 frostbite spells in my inventory. Yeah, this is definitely it. Because it's the
What
weapon
quest
you
are you?
gave me. Speak to the Greybeards.
Weird. Very
Join a
weird.
force. Golden Claw. A return to your
Okay.
roots. I only have
Yeah,
4.
that's the right save.
Are we gonna go speak? We gotta speak to the Greybeards. We don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, pretty
Pretty sure
much.
that's how we progress. Is it though? Wait, never mind. If we're jumping
How
to
do
the
you
main
progress the main
story.
story? Yes, it is. Yeah.
But I thought that we just have to partner with.
Traveling city of Markarth.
I guess if we
Where do you
side
want
with.
to go?
No, couldn't we just go to Solitude and isn't that how you do it?
No, the Civil War is completely optional.
Oh, okay.
The Civil War actually is ass
Where should I go right now?
because
Like,
of
where
that.
should we travel? Meet up at Whiterun or
We should just go to the Graveyards at this point. But
still Whiterun? Is that like the close? Actually, hold up.
no, we have to walk it,
What's the fast travel point? Oh, okay.
Helgen. Unless you don't already have Iverstead, which I think you do.
I don't have Iverstead. Do you?
Didn't you like go that way by mistake, or maybe
I'm
that was
looking at it
another
right.
save file we
I'm
tried
looking
on?
at it right now. I don't have it. I can go to Helgen.
Okay, fuck. Well, let's just go to Helgen then.
Okay. Man, I have been tearing those streams up. I pretty much streamed like 3 times today, 4 times yesterday. I streamed that One Piece card game I've been talking about. Pretty fun.
That's cool.
Also, yeah, I texted you about it, but there's a game we need to try. Where are you going?
Yeah, I downloaded it.
Oh, you are okay. Yeah, it is.
We're just not gonna have too much time anymore because I'm working 2 jobs.
Yeah, that sucks. Are you off tomorrow?
No, I don't. I only have Monday off.
I thought you worked. Oh, okay, okay. Weird. I thought there was gonna be little fuckers this way, but this is. There's not. Let's get that. Alright, what am I spec'd into?
This
Can't
is as
Nothing.
well.
I'm spec'd into nothing. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, that adds up. That adds up.
Fine. I,
Ooh, and I figured out how, on my other save, I figured out how to make bone army dudes. It's weird. I think it's
Yeah,
part of the ordinator mod.
yeah, it's part of the Ordinator shit. And they spec into it pretty heavy on, but I've never really been interested in that, so I don't ever do it.
They're actually not too bad. They don't really die, I'm pretty sure. Like, they get
I don't
injured
doubt it.
and then come back.
Just skeletons are gay.
I think think this is one of the... That little symbol up there. You gotta look for bone altars.
Yeah. Yeah, Fortnite's stupid.
I wish I could play.
Shit, I don't know. Oh, well, your internet's good enough.
It's my
Fucking
PC.
Olivia was, no, Olivia was using the Xbox fucking website to stream it on my computer.
I'm not too sure how the internet's gonna be, because
Yeah, I don't think that's it, though.
he has not got internet yet, so I'm fixing to go over there tomorrow, and I might not have internet. That's really good. Olivia would be.
Well, at least you could still play your PC.
Oh yeah.
You can still take all that I've taught you and transfer it into Skyrim. It's single player. You could mod your whole playthrough if you wanted to, but it's
wait, no, I don't think the mods will
very
work
difficult.
offline.
Yes, they will.
Oh,
What?
they were? Okay.
Yeah, mods don't need to be online. As long as you have Vortex and you have them installed already, they shouldn't be an issue. Okay, naked people. But the only issue, like I said, and you've already seen, and another thing, ooh, I don't know if you want to do that because I don't know if you can make presets on Vortex. You might look it up. I don't know.
Tried to.
You can?
But all
Okay,
it does
cool.
is it just disables the mods.
Cool. Because
It works, but we would
yeah, that would fuck up our Skyrim Together preset, and Skyrim mods are extremely finicky.
Yeah, I tried it,
That-
but I didn't add much.
Oh,
'Cause
fuck.
I just went through and removed a lot of the mods I put on there, so it's just... It's kind
When
of
I got some money, I'm gonna buy you Skyrim Anniversary, so it's not fucking an obstacle anymore.
I don't even think that's worth it, bro. That just does not feel...
It is. It
Is
is.
it, though?
It is because I have it, and I know.
I mean, but for what we do, I mean, I can play the entire game. I mean, I don't...
Yeah, but you also get cock blocked out of getting half the mods on, or fucking whatchamacallit. And that's another
There's
thing
been
that
a
really
couple
irks
mods
the
that
shit
I
out of
can
me.
get, but... eh.
You might be right.
How much more is it? Like, how much is it to get the game?
It's like $20 or some shit.
Yeah, I bought a game for
Oh
like,
wow.
I bought a 70-cent game. It was on, I just died. Still got
I'm fighting a frost troll, so ow, wow, that hurt.
yeah, I was on this website.
This is not going my way. Why did we split up? I am one tap. Oh shit. Probably isn't gonna help me a ton, but fuck it.
There's a bunch of like old school Steam games on there for like 70 cents. And
Hell
they
yeah.
gave me a Steam key, yeah, it's like a Steam key for the game when I bought it. And I put the code in and I got the game. I'm surprised it worked. And yeah, that's that game I was talking about. It is pretty neat.
The dark
Story
game.
No, not Dark and Darker. It's I can't even remember the name of it, but it's some story-driven like old school game. It's like analog, not analog. I don't know what it would be considered.
I know not of it.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty badass to play through. At least like, I don't know. I mean, I'm really just saying the game itself is gonna be badass. I played through like first like 30 minutes and it was awesome. It's kind of like a horror game. It's really like a terror type of thing because it's like sneak up. It's like in the background type of scary. There's not like a whole lot of jump scares or anything like that.
Oh
It's like
shit.
pixel art too. I think it's Irish too.
I mean, it's Irish said. Oh, I'm on the fucking mountain right now. That might explain a few things.
I teleported. I'm not trying to.
Oh, now he's gonna fucking attack me. Fucking gay wad.
Where's he at?
Oh yeah, we definitely are not fighting him. Fuck.
What happened?
What's the fucking dragon from the castle?
Oh, is he on this road?
Yeah. I just passed him and he didn't attack me.
I'm gonna just keep stepping and you can teleport to me and say, you know what? Fuck all this. I'm doing it on stream too. Just get ready to teleport to me in a minute. I'm cheating the game. Saving us time. I'm using TCL to just fly up to the top of the mountain. Cheesy.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
What are you looking at?
What the fuck? And I can't record it. The fucking spectral whale just flew overhead.
What?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
I'm in the sky right
I don't even... Oh, I don't even know. What the fuck? That just almost broke my brain. You know, I'm on a mountain too. The fact that he's flying above me is very concerning. Much less the fact that he's flying at all as a whale. Is he still up there? No. Okay. Motherfucker just went by me. This is gay. I can't sprint. Why do you fucking incredibly? I'm like right at high Hrothgar anyway. But it's still annoying. I am too.
I cheated my way up.
I just walked away and the dragon stopped attacking.
I was scared.
I'm gonna go ahead and DC because I don't trust this. If I could fucking aim. There we go.
Shoot, but yeah, Dark and Darker is a pain. I will say that. It's kind of hard, honestly.
I'll bet.
It's like extraction shooter meets medieval fighter.
Dragonborn appeared
Interesting.
at this
Yeah.
moment. In the
God, this is
journey
so
of the
boring.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you can be
Show
like
us
a
the
mage, sorcerer, stuff like that,
Let us
a
taste
knight,
of your
all that
voice.
crap.
Shout
Yeah.
to us, Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Then we may have time
Boost!
for questions. Do not be afraid. Your shout will not harm us.
Yeah.
Dragonborn, it is you.
I must. Shut up.
Oh, wait,
Shut your
shit.
goddamn dirty old
I'm gonna
mouth.
set up my overlay for the hell of it. It's kind of a pain
I am
to set it up
Master
because I have to
I
add
speak for the Greybeards.
an image.
Ah,
But I mean, if
tell
I'm gonna
me,
sit here and listen to their dialogue, I might as well set it up.
Why have you come here?
Fucking to do shit.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey.
I'm about to do you. Fuck off, nigga.
Ooh, said
Nothing.
the M
What out?
word.
Why am I barefoot? Oh, I'm standing in fire too.
Cold, bro.
Copy URL.
Hot souls.
I don't have any shoes.
Paste.
Somebody give me some shoes. I don't have any shoes. Oh, I hate starting over characters. I gotta fucking reteach myself how to make all the armors again. This is gay.
Already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum.
I have to go accept the mission again.
Now let us see if you are willing.
Pretty boy.
Dog. What kind of dog is that?
When you shout, you speak in the language
German?
of dragons.
Yeah.
Thus,
He don't look
dragon
German.
blood gives you an
He's not got his paw up.
He doesn't look
words
German.
of power.
I was fucked.
Stop.
Stop.
Your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you roll, the second word.
Yo, I
in
kind of like it. I kind of like it.
Roll.
Kind of like what?
That
We'll have to see how it looks on the stream. Hold on, hold on. I gotta check it.
Focus your thumb
Make sure it looks okay.
God, Arngeir, shut the fuck up.
Okay, I don't think it messed with the screen at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with 15 bodies, bro.
have the gift. But learning a word of power
This is about Big Jim. That was weakest.
Mhm.
Going after that.
Big Jim, what a name.
Well, that is how the
Definitely not. Definitely not an innuendo.
Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your
Bro.
initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding.
It fits perfectly. I love it. That's so cool. I think you can put that
Rosa.
Use your unrelenting force to strike the
Sorry.
stars as they appear.
Oh, I'm bored. We gotta go do something different. This shit's too stale for me. Usoro.
Well done. Again.
Okay.
Fuck. I never noticed the light. Fuck. Sit in.
Stupid.
Another sit in.
Once more.
I could never be. I could never be. I could never be ready for you.
Your food is precise.
These nuts are precise.
We will perform your next trial. Caution.
Fucking smacked him on the motherfucker's chin with pristine accuracy.
Where we going? Teach me the word of. Oh. Why is he leaving?
Oh.
Follow the leader. Are you outside yet?
I definitely am.
Okay.
Means whirlwind.
Okay, we out here.
Two.
Once you completed it, you should be able to join back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait till we get the next quest.
Master Warrior will teach you rules,
sir.
You must hear the word
Teach
redeeming
me the
custom
dragon scribbles.
before you can project it into effect. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Yep.
Master Boy. Rex. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Boy will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Okay.
Your quick master. You are now ready for
Okay.
your battle. Retrieve. Remain true to the way of the voice.
Alright, you can go ahead and join back. I'm gonna time travel. I'm gonna travel to this one place outside of the dungeon we're going to. What's it called?
Okay.
Great Lift.
Boost and grab. I got no fast travel points near there.
Mizzle Traft.
Yeah, that's where you came out of. Blackreach.
I thought you went there with me this time. Or maybe that was last time.
That was last time.
You can fast travel. Teleport.
Secret!
Secret tunnel.
This fucking plant person.
What?
Stupid plant people. Taking my destruction magic.
Have at it.
Some storm cloaks down here.
There. Not anymore.
Oh, hey, Stormcloak.
Stormcloak wants to see them.
Your blood is mine.
Magic. Yeah.
Shit, I'm out of magic. Ow. Bitch. Ugh, I hate this fucking headset sometimes. It's just fucking dying, because of course it is. And Banner with Clinical. train station.
Why are you so?
See the general or whatever the fucking legate. You can't kill the leaders of these little things.
Colorful box.
I think that'll help my sanity. I finally turned the audio down to like, I turned it down like 50%.
I see.
I was losing my mind. That music.
Well, it's straight from G.
I play with my headset plugged up.
Fuck. I don't sure.
He's trifling. I think if we just run away and forget about him, he'll just leave us alone.
I'm just charging my fucking headset. I ain't see shit.
Just like murdered his entire little camp family and let people die. That's horrible.
Fuck him.
Yep. Have you seen a Saberus with wings and 2 heads?
Nope.
It must have been what it, you missed out on that because I found that in my own playthrough.
You said a saber what?
It's a Saberus. Cerberus?
Cerberus? No, I have.
Tiger dog with the head of a dragon, a tiger, and something else. It's got 3 heads. It's from like
not seen that.
It's from Greek mythology.
I don't
The
recall
original-
Cerberus having more than just dog heads though.
That I'm pretty sure that I was about to say that's where they came from. And that's probably where they got the idea of this. If you saw the creature.
Interesting. No, I have not seen it in this game so far.
I'm pretty sure it came with one of the creature mods we got.
I would think so.
Yeah, it's like a necromancer and then him, which is its summon, I guess. But it is definitely not a summon I've seen. And dude, there's a summon called Prime Evil, and it straight up kills you. One of its abilities, if you're in front of it, it'll just smell you.
Good to know.
Kind of just, does good overall.
Yeah, it's just a general good to have.
How is the new job? Working at wherever Chewy's you said it was?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just a lot of hard work. Wears me the fuck out.
Factory work?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm
You
not sure if
crash?
this happened. No, my controller just like started tweaking for a reason. I don't even. That was weird. My like look stick stopped working, and then it clicked off and then turned back on. I don't know. It was weird. It runs through a program, my controller. It's kind of weird. I don't know why I set it up that way. But it pretty much... Oh my god, that's awesome.
I forgot I could do that.
That dude looks so sick. Little puppers. I kind of forgot what I was saying. Holy shit.
Controller program?
Oh yeah. Probably did that because the program had to like start over or something. But with that controller program, I get to use my PS4 like mouse pad.
No.
Little pad thing as a cursor.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the way we gotta go. Or is it that way? No, I just missed all of those. Oh. Yeah, in Dark and Darker, you are very squishy. It's like you die in like 2-3 hits.
Oh, fun.
Whole lot of mysterious one-tapping gonna go on in that game. Yeah, it does a good job at making you feel weak.
What time is it, babe?
It's I mean, I'm not babe, but 9 o'clock.
Okay.
9:03. Might be able to finish it then.
I'm gonna get up at 10.
Okay.
I'll just start doing that from now on, because whenever I do go to sleep, I can't stay asleep anyway, so.
Yeah, it's
Bitch.
I feel you on that too. Here recently, even with like my previous like skills at getting up at 4 in the morning, it's been hard to like go to sleep at 9 or 10 o'clock. It's not as easy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it. In my case, you think that as exhausted as I am after everything,
You take melatonin.
that I'd be able to fall asleep. Yeah, I take melatonin too, and it does nothing. I'm
Oh,
still
yeah,
tossing
see,
and turning.
That normally does it for me. One melatonin, and well, then again, I do use my weed sometimes, and it really does it. I don't always do it like that, but every now and then I will, like, I'll take a couple hits before bed, and it'll knock me out really quickly. Something about whatever it does to your brain, it causes it to become a little more easier to like drift off into thought. I guess I don't know. So to
All I
me,
know is I got extra strength melatonin.
yeah, I do not. To me, I take those 10 milligram tablets, and that is all I can take. Like that'll normally like make me really drowsy, and I hate being drowsy. Hoy! I'm gonna fuck him up. Oh wait, no, I think it's death if I send it off this. I don't know. No, we good. I will say the only bad thing about Dark and Darker is it kind of, you have to like really like the gameplay loop, because as far as like shit, it's like in the game, it's really not that deep. Like the leveling up system, it's really not, like all the skills that you have when you first start the game, it's pretty much what you're gonna have when you reach level 20. So it's,
Yeah.
Definitely a little more skill based, understanding based, I guess you should say, information based. You gotta be in the know. It took me like 2 hours of like in-game time. I switched characters and shit like that, made new characters to figure out which one I wanted. It was a pain.
Oh, that didn't work.
What are you trying to do? What's down there?
I was trying to get the shout, but ended up breaking my knees and dying.
Last time I went down here in my other playthrough, I went through this and I was like, why don't I have the shout? I completely forgot to go down here and get it. Oh wait, that's not. Where do you get the last shout spell, or the last unrelenting force shout?
You gotta finish this dungeon and go back to him.
Oh, okay. Well then. How do I get out of this place? Oh yeah, never mind. If you want, we could just play Dark and Darker. That would be up to you.
It is a little late for me to start a new game. I want to pass. Because I'm just gonna get irksome, irritated. I'm already like irksome, irritated because fucking I'm realizing just how little time I have throughout the day. I was gonna ask you to play games yesterday, but then I was like, well, shit, it's already fucking 8, so there's really no point.
Well, I mean, I don't typically stop playing games till like I normally don't stream past like 9. That's for sure. But
Yeah, my goal yesterday was to try to go to bed at 9. And then I went to bed, and then, like I said, I was just fucking tossing and turning, so I was like, there's no fucking point in keeping this charade going on.
when do you wake up to go to work?
Wake up at 6.
When do you gotta be at work?
7:30.
Damn, yeah. Yeah, I mean, going to bed at 10 isn't that. It's not that bad for waking up at 6 for sure.
Well, if I'm just gonna wake up and be up for like an hour or two because I can't sleep, then I might as well.
Yeah, I normally like stay up like an hour.
Oh, can't do it. Hello.
Tomorrow I'll probably be waking up. I'm probably earlier than you.
Probably.
It's more like a one thing. It's not quite the same though.
Yeah, this is true. Did you get that note? Or did it? Okay.
Yep, it worked.
Fine.
Just look forward to MTAC of next year.
I'm looking forward to my new goddamn car.
New car?
That's why I'm doing all this shit. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm trying to save up 2,700.
2,700?
Yeah, which is not easy, but
Really? How much are you
with
saving?
both of my jobs combined, I make 1,000 a week.
Are you fucking kidding me? Working 2 jobs, you're only making $1,000 a week?
Yep. Welcome to the real world, buddy.
Holy hell. Yeah, that's crazy.
Inflation has increased
Yeah,
way
I
too
don't
much.
even know how much my dad's making right now, but
Probably
why-
double that.
not quite. That's why he's been talking about going somewhere. We're going to like Washington or some shit like that.
You'd be surprised. Your dad makes a lot of money. I mean, that's kind of why you're doing this whole thing. But it's like, it's also that, you know, your dad has a family, but he's also, you know, not the most efficient with money.
I don't know.
But you know how it is. I mean, like, we already had this conversation.
Yeah.
This is the real world. It's disappointing. Get a craft. But I don't have a craft, so I have my little side hustle, security. Then I have my little job that I'm really, honestly, probably shouldn't be doing at 25, where I'm working at fucking Chewy's.
Yeah.
But I keep saying that, and there's people who are there who are like in their 60s, so I should really stop being so hard on myself.
I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I get we're all trying to be rich, and we can't all be rich, you know?
Yeah, fuck that. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if everybody's trying to be fucking rich. I'm trying to be fucking rich. I don't give a shit about anybody else in the way.
Yeah, I just feel like I have a better chance at doing that with something like YouTube.
Well, the thing
way
about
I
it
see
is, babe.
rich isn't like having millions of dollars to spend on anything I've ever wanted. To me, rich
Yeah.
is being able to not work ever in my life, and then still be able
What
to
the
get
fuck?
food every week and maybe buy video games every now and then.
That's what I was gonna say. Nowadays, being rich and being stable are the same fucking thing. Weak ass hit, bitch. I'm a fucking vampire lord, bro. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Actually,
pussy.
he drops dragon bones. Or
It's so random.
He's random.
I don't take free hits.
Yo, what is that? Go, he's yellow. Yeah, I hope that this 4-year union thing might set me up with some jobs I'll be able to do. Be able to make a lot of money.
Turns out the way that you're expecting. Oh my god, it's one of these things. I'm leaving.
I feel like a lot of it isn't going to be what I expected. It's going to be probably pretty crappy. I don't know. Then again, I don't know. I mean, that's
Well,
another thing.
I will say there's gonna be disappointment no matter what. That's just life. But I'm hoping it's not as much as it would be to stop you from doing it.
I mean, we'll see. Because, I mean, I have been, I mean, I don't want to say I'm a quitter, but I'm one to bounce when things aren't going my way. So, if it isn't going to work out, I'm not the type that'll sit around for 4 years to wait and figure out and see if it's going to get better.
True, but
Like if I don't, like I feel like if they're abusing my time, I'm not getting paid at least $1,000 every single week. Like I need more.
that's
I
true
gotta go
too.
somewhere else because I'm not gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing really sweaty hard work. So.
The fuck? I'm getting attacked by a wraith over here,
Like I feel
and
like
this dumbass
I deserve,
cutting his eyes to me.
Like I feel like welders deserve more money than those trades because of the work they do.
Yeah, but it's not just welding. I mean, welding, it's not as hard as it really sounds. It's complicated for sure, but that's only the half of it.
Well, the way I see it is you don't really get paid by the amount of effort I guess you put in.
But that's what you were saying.
That's how I want it to be. But that's how your workers should get paid. But that's not how it works.
What the fuck is up with the swamp? Gross.
Oh wait, you can fast travel back.
Yeah, I'm just over here exploring the swamp, fighting leeches and shit. You got attacked by a wraith.
Wait, what quest did we do?
We really just have to go back and go get the shout.
Because I unmarked that quest it was trying to get me to do. It's like meet someone about the horn.
Oh yeah, meet fucking what's her face, and that's part of the main quest. But fuck that shit. I don't know about you. I don't give a shit about doing the main quest.
Yeah, but I learned that my boy Cameron, that I was playing Call of Duty with, apparently he's a plumber.
Yeah, see, he's gonna be making it in life.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he's good. Trust me. Just because plumbers, you always need plumbers. There's always a need for plumbers. There's more need for plumbers than there is needs for iron workers, which is ridiculous, but that's just how it is.
Kinda. I mean, with because with plumbers you have a lot of short-term work, and with iron workers you have a lot of long-term work. So
Yeah,
like
but
you'll have like 4 jobs open up in a city. Those 4 jobs are probably not going to get done for another 15 years for an iron worker. With a plumber, you have 15 jobs pop up, and those 15 jobs are going to be done within like 4 months, probably, if that. So
maybe, but you always have work because there's so many different houses, and they're always gonna need maintenance. Houses, places, anywhere. You could just go to a little small town and be like the local plumber. That's the thing about plumbing. There's always gonna be a need for plumbing.
I've also
Even
definitely
when you
thought
fix
about
it, it'll just break again.
like businesses. So, I mean, that's how you really make money.
I mean, for sure,
You
but
make a
business
business and then you hire other people to do it.
business equals competition, and I have no desire to compete with anybody
Yeah,
because
but
I
then
am
again, I mean,
naturally hostile by nature.
that's also kind of how the YouTube thing feels, because I mean, I have to compete with all these other videos that have millions and millions of viewers. Like, why would anybody even click on my videos?
Yeah, but it's not deliberate when you're doing that. You're not deliberately stepping on somebody. You're just getting more attention.
Yeah, yeah.
When
So
you're
it's a
doing
battle for
when you're
attention.
running a business, you have to deliberately step on people to get ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't have it in me to do that.
I
But
think
then I also don't have it in me to get stepped on because that shit brings out a certain amount of bloodlust in me.
with me, I'm willing to do quite a bit of things for my financial security. Like, I'm willing to jeopardize other people's financial security.
That's you. I could never. It's just not in me.
I think I could. Yeah, I think that there is plenty of good that I could do with the money that would outweigh the bad that that would come from. I saw something online that it was like every 40-something thousand dollars made on the stock market was like minus $40,000 from like an American family or some shit like that. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up, but I mean,
Really sound right, but if they say so, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. They have to explain it to me. Hey, teleport to me.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm at the one place, but
I'm just exploring.
I'm out here.
I found this dungeon.
Oh my god, what is this homie at? What's this dude up to?
It's a wraith.
It's Raid. That dungeon does look sick. Another level up. Okay, now I can dual cast destruction spells. Okay, we're gonna do this dungeon.
Yeah, I went in this cave.
Okay. Okay, the forgotten what?
Crevice.
Jesus. Drop something there. Okay, okay. Ooh, it's pretty light.
It's very crevice-like.
Damn. Shock the.
Oh, okay, I guess I can't grab these guys.
Okay. Oh, look at him, he's wobbling.
What?
Damn it, I
Oh shit, it's a bitch boy. You've been poisoned. Yeah, Harry, buddy. That's cute.
A secret. That's what's over here.
Weird looking jet.
This motherfucker tried to poison a vampire.
I don't know which way is forward in this place.
I'm pretty sure it's this way over here.
Wait, can I put like 75% magic, what am I looking for? Fucking the recovery speed. Can I put that on multiple pieces of equipment, like stack it?
Yeah, you can stack it,
Oh, okay.
but only on certain pieces. But what you could also do is get fortified destruction plus magic regen stuff. That's what I do.
Okay.
So it's a dual enchantment. So you could get like
cost less?
yes,
Oh, okay.
it makes that spell for that type cost more or cost less. So if you did fortified destruction, you'd be able to shoot for longer. Instead of my spells casting like 86 like they did on my other one, they'd cost like 60 or some shit. Bitch.
I'm gonna have to go back to my PlayStation. On my PlayStation. To be able to do the Life is Strange games.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I think this is the
There
way
could be
out.
worse things to complain about.
That's true. I'm gonna go back here. There's a door back here.
Yeah, when you're feeling that horrible feeling in your chest, just remember we could be starving children in Ethiopia.
Oh, brother, spare me.
Just remember.
I hate when people say shit like that.
I don't know, I
Like,
kinda
genuinely,
like it.
they're being serious.
I genuinely like the thought, because when I actually get down and dirty with those thoughts, and I'm like, we're all gonna die one day.
I genuinely
What life
hate
would
it.
you really want to pick? Would you really rather be happy with the Ethiopian starving child default loadout, or would you rather have the privileged white American like default loadout? I feel like just,
The
just
message-
living in the first world Americas is like, I feel like
The message, I mean, I guess. The message is
like think about
be
just
thankful for
70
what you
years
have.
ago. I mean, yeah,
I
but
get
like
it.
50 years ago, completely different time period. You wouldn't really,
Cool beans.
You wouldn't be that privileged, but like we have a lot. I'll say that.
I mean, that's cool, and I get it, for sure.
We
But
also
people
got a lot
say
of-
that so they can be like, oh, don't complain about what you have because it could always be worse. But the thing is, when you tell somebody something that's going on that's wrong in your life, if that person immediately says, well, what you're doing is not that bad because people have it worse,
Yeah.
tell that person to shut the fuck up and stop comparing pain. Because when you compare pain, you're undermining what somebody's going through. That's why I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is a good point because everybody kind of,
Bad is bad. Yeah, there's different levels for sure,
yeah,
but bad is bad.
yeah. There's definitely different levels.
And yeah, there's different levels. All right, let's say somebody's going through this. They're a starving Ethiopian child.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, those children have a different perspective on life.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be hungry sometimes, but their life is so much more simple and peaceful than having to worry about their fucking crazy ass president and what he might do next.
Yeah. Yeah. Have to worry about how much our currency's worth.
Yeah, and shit like that. And fucking whether or not they're contributing to society. They don't give a fuck about society. They just want to see the next day.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's definitely ignorance is bliss type of thing, but not really, because that's like not even ignorance is more like a known ignoring. Yeah,
It's just a different
just simpler.
perspective, but that's why I hate that statement, or not that statement. Statements like those, because it just leaves out so many different factors. It's like, all right, cool. See, and then when you say things like that, it's like, well, Ethiopian child is life's worse than mine. It's like you're putting yourself above a child in Ethiopia. Like you don't know that you're better than that child. You're just different.
I
But
am.
in your view, you have a better life.
In a way, yeah, I feel like I feel like I was given more than that kid.
For sure, and maybe you were right in terms of hunger, but there's a lot more to it than that. That's why I hate. It's just that this statement leaves out too much. But I get it. The whole point is be thankful for what you have.
Not even, I mean, kind of, yeah, I mean, that's the point.
But there's one thing. My friend Kim, love her to death, but she always goes and undermines what I'm going through. It fucking makes me mad every time. It's like, it could be worse. I'm like, ugh.
I mean, I don't know, because
Yeah, I know.
I have a bit of a mindset like that when it comes to a lot of my problems. Well, a lot of the times when I'm going through tough things, a lot of, like, something that helps is to think about tougher times that I've gone through.
But that's you doing that. That's not somebody else trying to undermine what you're going through.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like one thing, and this is what contributed a lot to my mentality of hating myself, and it's my fucking parents' fault because they used to sit there and go, "Well, I went through worse. I went through this. My mother went through a crack house. She grew up in a crack house when she was young,
Yeah,
and it's like she always used that shit against me.
yeah, that's wild.
It's like, you guys have PlayStations and Xboxes. I didn't have none of this shit. And I always felt worthless whenever I had problems. But then, I was still a sensitive ass kid who didn't understand himself. But when you sit there and you throw that in your fucking kid's face that you lived in a crack house when you were younger, and then you fucking got pregnant in high school and had to drop out and had your first child, then had another child, and then like all that shit, stop throwing that in your fucking kid's face, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's an
Stop
age.
comparing pain with a child.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's different if she's like telling me about her life.
But she always used to use that as like, my life was so much worse. You guys, you gotta be stronger than that. And it's like, okay, I'm still,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not you.
I can definitely relate to that. My dad always told us how hard he had it growing up and how easy he had it.
But that's just that generation. They do that shit. It annoys the fuck out of me. And it's only in recent years I've realized that shit's wrong. It's just plain wrong.
I mean, I feel like there is truth in it.
There's truth in it for sure,
Like,
but it's not to be
100%
used.
right. Yeah, no, it shouldn't be used as a weapon. But logically speaking, I think it is a lot. It can be logical. It shouldn't be used as an emotional deterrent to like help somebody with their problems. Shouldn't
Yeah,
be
'cause
like,
that
"Oh, you're
mentality-
going through that. Well, I mean, I went through this last week, dude. Like,
Yeah, that mentality became a whole hindrance on my life and my mentality as an adult. Very much so as a teenager. But on the flip side, there's people who needed that fucking more in their life. That, the sensitive little twigs right now that are fucking fighting for homosexual rights, quote unquote, but really they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They're confused. Those people, maybe I'm getting too political here, but those people who are so fucking confused, they probably needed that a little bit more in their life, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I mean, there's definitely both ends of the bad parenting spectrum right there.
It's not even bad parent. It's just like genuinely like I let the mentality of like my problems don't matter because somebody else had it worse get to me too much. But they obviously didn't give a shit. They're like, oh, my problems matter more than anybody's. I'm confused about my penis.
Oh, I mean, that's a good correlation right there. Yeah, that's,
Oh, I think too much.
I don't know. I definitely don't think of it. I don't think too much. I don't think. Like right now, I'm not thinking about much, but
Dungeon just never ends. Well,
life and video games.
that's a good thing. That's what you're supposed to be thinking about when you're 17. Me, I'm thinking about whether or not I made it as far as I need to be, and the answer is unfortunately no.
Because I don't feel like that's I'm past I've passed my 20s like twos type of feeling. I feel like I feel that too, like all the time. Like I could be doing so much. Like just today, I was thinking about how there's so many people out there doing exactly what I'm doing, but way better and actually doing stuff with it.
I mean, that applies to every age, yeah. But when you get to like 25 and you're halfway to 30, it's like double down.
And yeah,
It's like,
it can only get worse from here.
yeah, because I'm 25. I'm 2 years, like I've told you several times, and I still think about this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not beating myself down about it, but I'm thinking about it. Now I'm like actively planning things I'm going to do without saying certain things to Hannah because she's in the room. But, you know, I have plans and set.
That's the real part. It's like when you stop thinking about what you want and you start actually taking the steps to change stuff around you.
Yeah, because
Like, you
really,
stay in
life
your
has
brain
been
all
passing me
day,
by.
but you have to do things. And like that was one thing that helped me when I was getting emotional today. I was thinking about how, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get really deep here recently. I've been thinking a lot about just death. I mean, we're all going towards that one place, and what are we like? Why, you know? And like a lot, like the answer for me a lot of the times to that question is I wanna let people see me do stuff. You know? That's kind of like the basis of it. I wanna put myself out there online. I don't know. That's all I can think of.
Well, no, I mean, I came to a similar conclusion that I wanted to put myself out there so I'm not completely forgotten when I'm gone. Because at the end of the day, I'm afraid of dying.
With me, it's
Not because I'm afraid of dying, but
Are you scared of being forgotten? Is that your thing?
I think so. I'm afraid of being forgotten, but I'm also... It's not even that. It's that I'm afraid of never living my life. And in that fear, I am not living my life.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't realize your problem and then contribute to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's a good point.
Because that is one of my biggest things. You were saying earlier that you realize that if a job is not worth it, you're gonna leave that job. Well, I can tell you from experience, I have done that many a time, and now it has led to where I'm at now, which is nowhere.
Yeah.
So don't do that too much.
Yeah. It's like a bad reputation.
It's not even a bad reputation. It's that you'll be 25 and you won't have any fucking real experience anywhere.
Yeah.
You definitely want to like stay places for a little bit, but don't, if it's obviously like you're just getting fucked.
It's like if I spent 2 years at the union apprenticeship, but I don't get the graduation from it until 2 years later. So I mean, I just wasted 2 years doing nothing.
Yeah, which is fair, but you still got a lot more experience out of it than if you'd stayed a year like me. But it's also not my fault because my mom kicked me out. I didn't have
Yeah, I mean,
stable
like,
homes.
that's if I start living with my dad in the camper, and then all of a sudden some shit happens, and like I don't know, like our relationship goes salty or some shit. I don't know, like anything can happen. I've been a part of a lot of unexplained and unexpected shit in my life. So if something like that did happen, I mean, that could put a splinter in the plan.
Yeah, don't let that happen. Trust me, because that shit.
I won't, yeah. But, I mean, I'm
If
just
I
thinking
think
about
about it, yeah, I think about it from time to time. If my parents had done their job, I would be way better off. But on the flip side, I probably wouldn't be with Hannah right now, and that's a trade-off that I'm not really willing to make. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
I feel like I might just be in your shoes when I'm 25 with no Hannah, and I would, I'll be looking for, we'll kind of switch, if you feel me, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'll be more set up when I'm 25, but I won't have a girl,
It's not even about a girl. It's just nobody realizes how much Hannah's contributed to my personal growth.
Yeah, I mean.
So I'd be a bit.
Like a relationship thing.
Yeah, but I'd be a lot more well off, and I might be with some other girl. But in terms of people, I would probably be a way worse person. Let's just put it that way.
Cool. cool outlook on loving a person, because I have not really met a lot of people that I feel like would make me a better person.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you,
fair.
talking to you, I feel like I do get, like I gain valuable shit when we talk. A lot of other people, I mean, that's one of the reasons I didn't really like talking to a lot of people at DCAT. They were really small town, small mind people, and in Florida there was a lot of different ideas that I could just talk to people about that they had, you know.
Yeah, Florida's very diverse. DCAB just seems like a bunch of kids regurgitating shit that they've heard before.
Yeah, internet people.
Either internet people or their parents being judgmental or some shit.
Yeah, I'm glad Cameron has turned out the way he
That's good. That's a good thing when people turn out the way you want them to. I had a friend named Nathan, and
We just clicked so good after not talking for 4 years. It reminded me of how
Yeah.
simple, shit really is.
yeah, I have a friend named Nathan, and he gives me racist vibes.
Hey man, do I not? Like,
No,
what?
I mean, everything's a joke to you, Steven.
Oh,
You,
yeah, I mean,
you don't
that's a good
strike
point.
me as racist.
Oh yeah, I don't, like,
But-
have you ever really seen me serious?
No.
Yeah, I mean, if you really, like, I must think, like, the only part, like, or the only thing recently that I can think of is, like, fucking when I was messing around with the neighbor of Yvonne's, Christina. I don't even know if I ever told you about it. But it was
No.
like, it was when I got down here, and it was the first girl I tried to mess with and get with, and she seemed really genuine, and I was hanging out with her and the twins over at her house. We got to talk, and she really fucking fooled me. And then she, like, Olivia, like, tricked her, and she, like, texted this Instagram account. It was Olivia pretty much played her for me, and it really messed me up. And yeah, that Olivia saw that. I was serious. Yeah.
It sucks, but
Yeah,
it
heartbreak
happens,
is a lot
unfortunately.
of times the most serious time I am. Like, and I guess when I'm by myself, duh.
I mean, I'll say it like this, because this is how I approach things. I don't even know. I'm at the point where I'm a corpse. I don't even know if I can be hurt by women, aside from your sister.
That's
If
funny.
me and your sister broke up, and then I got with some other girl, and we were together for a year, and she broke up with me, I would literally not give a shit.
So you mean it wouldn't really hurt you if you lost Anna in some way?
No, that would hurt, but
Oh,
that's
okay,
different. That's
I thought
that's
you
a
were-
10-year connection that's established before I died inside.
Yeah, I feel like right now, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I kind of, not really. I mean, like, with the way I've been just kind of living my own life for the last really 3.5 years almost without a girlfriend or anything like that, it feels better. I really feel like I was a really horny teenager, and I was trying to find a shawty that was like that after I met Elena, and it made me a very, very horny teenager after, being 12 with Elena
mean-
and doing all that we did, and then I
Name
didn't
a
have it,
teenager who isn't horny.
Yeah, but you gotta think, I had it at 12, and then I lost it. I had everything and anything I could have wanted with that girl. At 12
Oh,
years
no.
old, and then-
Oh man, I can't imagine that.
I'm just
Oh
saying,
man,
bro, it was a great,
Right.
it was a
Me-
great time. All right. When did you
Man,
have
having
your
a
first one
girlfriend.
like that? All right. No, this was not a girlfriend.
13 or 14.
This was not just a girlfriend. This was a girl that, like, she had to talk me into doing certain shit because I was too, like, unexperienced.
Okay,
I don't know.
Well,
I'm not
trust
getting
me,
into so much detail, but
I did the same shit, and we did way too much,
yeah.
and unfortunately that has an effect on who I am as a person now,
I don't know if it affects
which is
you. I mean, everything
unfortunate.
as a person. I mean, everything and anything you do, I think affects you as a person.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I get it.
Yeah.
There's a certain point, and then it's not even as bad with you. Trust me, you stopped at a good time, but mine went further, and then it was a whole pregnancy scare, then it was this and that,
Yeah.
and now sex is like divisive for me.
What do you
So
mean
I get it.
divisive?
It's divisive. It's sometimes it's hard to explain. It means a lot of different things to me.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, to me, I mean, I don't
And
know.
now it just feels like disgust.
Yeah, I mean, it's started to feel like that, especially with, I mean, it's a little bit different with you if you're talking about like you and Hannah, but I'm talking about
No.
just like self type of thing. It's gotten to that point. Like it hasn't gotten there, but like it's definitely, it's not so much the action, but more of just like all together. I mean, what I'm looking at, and that's the bigger part. It's like it just feels like
Trying to get across.
this is what I'm doing with my time.
I get it for sure, but you also have to realize you are in fact a teenager, and that's kind of like how bodies of teenagers
Yeah, I was about
are
to say,
wired toward.
mammals and things like that.
Now, if it goes past that, like, all right, I can't even say that because at 20, you go from being a horny teenager, from like when you're 20, you go from being a horny teenager to like, oh boobs, I just want to touch them all the time, to your body's telling you, yo, go knock somebody up, like
Yeah, but
legitimately.
that was what my body was telling me from like age 12. Like I remember.
Well, it's only gonna get worse.
Like yeah, I mean I suppose, but no, that's the part that's gotten disgusting for me. Is like there was a point where I couldn't look at having a girlfriend without being very sexual with them, and I feel like that was kind of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
something
problem,
you
but
definitely
again, I
do
think-
with the couple. I mean, it's definitely something y'all come to. But to me, it was
think-
like, it was what I seemed to be more focused on, and that's why I strayed away from relationships, because I feel like I was more focused on just getting one out.
Well, yeah, but like again, that just sounds to me like being a teenager.
Yeah,
Just trust me. I mean, look at all the fucking little boys that your sister tried to get with.
Yeah, yeah.
And what do they all want? It's almost like I told her specifically, you're trying to find a man,
If only
and
she
little
would've-
boys.
if only she
listened.
would've looked at me and like, well, I don't know, because I actually put in the effort for Elena. I mean, we dated for like 2 years, and we
Yeah,
dated
but
for like
motherfuckers-
7 months before we did anything.
You put in the effort in general, Steven. But think about this: there is no teenagers, especially the ones that fucking Olivia talked to. They were going, "Oh, I'm really trying to get this nut out. I need to chill." Like, no, that's just not what's
But
happening.
that's how I used to be. Yeah, that is how I used to be.
I'm hated and feared. Look at that.
I'm not hated and feared.
I'm hated and feared. I'm a vampire. My vampirism just went to level 4.
Shoot.
But no, I told Olivia time and time again. She was like, "I'm just looking for a man." I'm like, "Well, you're not gonna find a man because you're fucking 17."
Yeah, I feel like at least these last, like, after I graduated kind of thing, like definitely these last 17 days, I think that's what it is, the 17th, right? I'm checking.
No.
This is the 19th.
I can't mark
I need to check
anything.
more frequently. 19 days ago, I had like an eye opener. Not
Epiphany?
really. Yeah, I guess an epiphany would be a better way to put it. I think when I do that, I fucking go off. I go on a side tangent, and then I forget the main tangent.
Lust, bodily control,
No, wait,
desire,
Keep going.
self-respect.
I don't know. It might come back. Oh, wait, no. It came back to me. I started to realize that this is really what I'm looking, for. I mean, like times like this. I mean, like talking to people and playing video games and doing stuff with other people.
I mean, for sure, but you also don't exclude the idea of a relationship from that.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was getting at. I mean, just relationships in general is what I was looking for. Not
Yeah, but I
less
mean
of-
the
less
one
of a
where your
female
penis to a woman.
Yeah, I get that. And I need that.
I mean, that
but,
should be the main focus, but that should be like, you have to have that to a certain extent. That's just how we are.
At this point, I want other things more than that. That like I can give that
That's
to myself.
great, but you still have to be with somebody that you're physically attracted to.
I mean, I suppose I don't really agree with that. I mean, I feel like I would rock with a shoddy that I don't really think is too hot.
You don't agree with that, Steven?
Because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, why do most marriages break up? Not because they grow old and get wrinkly and ugly. Okay, it's because they love each other and they quit. And I feel like if I ever dated I went through my stage of dating females because I think they're really hot. And I feel like that was a part of my problem, is I would get googly eyes over females, and I was just like, okay, like, not that deep. But I would have like really cool conversations with females that I didn't think were super hot.
That's cool, but that's not what I'm saying. You don't need. I didn't say you need to focus on that. I said you need to be attracted to the person that you're with.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good... Yeah, I get your point. You want to be somewhat attracted to them.
You don't just want to get with an ugly girl. I mean, no disrespect, but if she's not your type, you're always going to be looking at other girls and being like, oh, she's so cute. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I mean, I want to be attracted to her, but I feel like I'm more focused on... I want someone that just wants to be my best friend for the rest of my life, you know, until we die.
That's cool. But you can have both of those things.
Yeah, I mean, it's just with me, I feel like when you lower the filter, the search range gets bigger, you know? Like, the more shit you find. And I feel like if I'm looking... I don't know. I feel like it's just, it takes less effort.
You want search range? You want generalization? Is that what you want?
I want it to be not so difficult. I don't want to have to...
Sounds to me like you're lowering your standards.
Trying to me is fake. Like, I feel like if I put in too much effort to get someone, then I'm not actually getting someone.
This guy stinks. You think... Okay. You have to try. But you can't... okay, look. There's a certain... And this is the same with all things. There's a certain balance that you have to maintain. You have to try. I try with your fucking sister all the time. I do things that I know specifically that she will like. That's just part of being in a relationship, as well as knowing somebody for 10 years. I am both physically and mentally attracted to her, but she's also irritating. But also, she brings out that childhood like joy that I need, because nobody else has been able to bring that out of me. There's a whole culmination of things that go into what makes our relationship great.
Yeah,
but
I haven't met a lot of people like that. But then again,
for sure, but your world is so small. That's what you guys talk like you've seen everything. God, you're Frank's kids through and through.
Seen quite a lot
Irks
of
the
people.
shit out of me. Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of people. I don't give a fuck.
I know more names than I've heard way too many names. Like,
your world
I
is
don't
so
even
small,
remember-
Steven.
The world is small. I don't.
No, the world is ginormous, but your world is so small you don't even realize it. That's the thing that you're missing. There are so many people that you've yet to meet.
Yeah.
You don't limit, don't expand your search range just so you can, you know, like, oh, like, well, if I try too hard, it's just not gonna go well. It's just not gonna be worth the effort. I'm gonna get flustered. No, you have to find the right balance between trying and not trying, because that's what it means to love somebody.
Because I'm not putting myself on Tinder, alright?
Alright, I didn't say Tinder,
Right,
but
I'm
just talk.
saying, like,
Just whenever you do get a job, or whenever you do go somewhere.
That's the main thing. Like, I'm not gonna meet a lot of females at the welding job, you know.
But you never know, and even then, it could just be as simple as reaching out. You never know when it's gonna happen. You know what? I reached out to my dumbass friend, who really I kind of hate because he's a toxic piece of shit, because he was hosting a barbecue. And then, what do you know? My fucking friends are there. Oh, hey, there's my old friend Hannah. I haven't seen her in years because she's a bitch, and she didn't want to text me back. You know, she's also this type of friend who thinks that just because you're not talking to them right then means that you're not friends. She's a bitch.
Yeah, okay.
But hey, she's there and she's looking extra thick.
Yeah.
So let me go talk to her.
Yeah, and I mean, I always do that, but it's been so long since one's kind of clicked in a way.
But you're 17.
My brain thinks like I am way more aged, and it scares me.
I know.
It makes me think that by the time I'm 30, I might just... Because I don't know, man. Like, my brain doesn't... It doesn't
Trust
feel like
me,
it's partnered with me sometimes.
I was doing the same thing, but this is why I keep reminding you that you are not of that age. You were not
And
my age. You were
that's why
17.
every time I get that thought, like I got it today, I went straight to streaming. I mean, like I like literally, it was like I used to like get super sad and hit my knees and start praying to God because that's what I was taught. But bro, I mean like straight to the stream. And it was because I'm like, it felt like that's what I needed to do. Like I needed to put something out there. I needed to start creating something right now.
I mean,
And
that's cool.
I
And I
followed the
respect that.
drive, you know.
But look, just think about this. Every time you feel like you're this old wizened man who's seen too much, just remember that 5 years ago that you were 12.
Yeah, no, I know. I've thought about that a lot.
You have your whole life ahead of you. Your world is tiny. I've met so many people at this point
Did you go in
that
that
I
dungeon?
can't even fucking remember names. I didn't, but I can.
I don't. You
Actually, I'm
should
gonna
probably
go
be
sell
getting
shit
off,
first.
honestly.
What time is it?
9:53.
Yeah, I need to get off. But I've met so many people at this point, I don't even remember names. There's a dude who I met like 3 weeks ago
Oh yeah, no,
who greeted me today, and I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh shit, my fault, G."
yeah, that's how I felt with decaf. It took me way longer than it ever has to remember names.
Yeah, but like, keep this in mind. I barely seen the world too, but I've seen a hell of a lot more than you,
Yeah.
probably 4 times as much. But that's just the nature of
How many
growing
different
old.
states have you been in?
I've been to actually 4 states at this point, which
Buddy,
is
that is less
impressive.
than old Steven over here.
True. 'Cause old Steven hadn't gone all around the states. You were just a
No.
kid, just following your parents around. Your
I
world is
will say
tiny.
getting to
I'm gonna
be
die.
getting to walk around Florida streets and experience that was amazing. But then also being able to see what it's like what it looks like in a small town and a city, you know, like that's not something everybody gets by the time they're 17, I'll say that.
For sure, but your world is still tiny. You're missing the point. You did all
You're
that,
missing the
yes,
point.
but I did all that, plus more. Plus I worked at a shipyard. Plus I worked at a prison. Plus I worked at all those different places while I was doing the temp work. Plus I was a garbage man for a little bit, and that was god awful. I've done
Experiences.
way so much, but that's just the nature of the world. The more you move around, especially when you get to driving,
I put a
your
quote
world
on
expands.
I put a quote on TikTok with that graduation post I made, and it said it wasn't really even a quote. It was just something that like came into my mind, and then I said it, and or I wrote it down, and it was like it was something like don't be scared of change, be scared of not changing, or it said be scared of growing stagnant, but I mean it pretty much means the same thing. Yeah, I feel like I mean, you kind of stop living life when you stop changing stuff. I mean, when you stop experiencing new stuff, or like you don't stop living life.
Yeah,
You start your life changes in a way, you know.
it does.
But I don't know. That's why
Lord.
I'm really looking forward to MTAC. It's an opportunity for me to, and that's why I also brought up a while ago that I wouldn't mind doing other stuff like that. I'm just gonna have to figure it out with my job and how to, you know, find the time to go out and do stuff like that more.
I mean, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's a small world. MTech is just one occasion where a bunch of people from different parts of the world come together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely.
Same thing with
I guess
Renfest.
I should. Yeah, I mean that's another example. I want to get a part of more niches. It's like MTAC's fun, but fucking Renfair that was really nice.
Your lies fall.
But yeah,
Oh my god, can you stop?
When Lord Mirak appears,
stuff
Oh
like
my
that is
fucking
definitely
Christ.
the point. Yeah, I want to try and get way funnier with YouTube videos, and honestly, that makes me feel like just today I was watching a bunch of little all that stuff because I really want to try and make one of those. It's just gonna take
Make one
a
of
lot
what?
of an abridged series, like the Dragon Ball series on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's abridged. Yeah. Yeah, like months ago, I was gonna do an abridged of solo leveling, and then what do you know? Like 2, 3 months later, I go to YouTube just now, and there's like there's like a couple of different people doing them, the same show. Be cool.
No surprise. It's just how it is.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of
Doesn't
views
mean
on
you
like
shouldn't
YouTube Shorts and
do it.
shit, but I just don't want to. It feels cheesy.
You there. We're looking for someone in a white room. We'll pay good money for it.
Yeah.
My boys
I'm not sure that I would ever do that, but that's just me.
Do what?
Babe, didn't
Abridged.